What do you have to see? All the flat surfaces except the circular things, we have seen how to convert the 3D, 2D into 3D. Okay, but about circular things and semicircular as well as quarter circular things, that we have to convert into full elliptical, semi-elliptical and quarter elliptical things. Okay, so for that, what I will show you, see here, one has to finish one box containing 70 by 70 by 70 mm empty box. As usual, this is we used to construct for 3D conversion, that is asymmetric, that initially one has to finish. Okay, horizontal line, vertical line, vertical line. As usual, left 30, right 30 lines you have to create here. Parallel to 30 degrees. Not parallel, 30 degree left, 30 degree right. Initially, these three lines are required to be constructed, required to be drawn for getting the empty box. Okay, so dimensions which are required for construction of box are 70 by 70 by 70. That is cube. Cube carrying 70 mm height, 70 mm length, and 70 mm width. We have to finish. Geometrically, I will complete that box in this way. We have to use roll and rod for getting the parallels. Roll and rod is your best friend. It will help you a lot while constructing the three-dimensional box. Okay. So in this way, geometrically, I will finish that box. Horizontal line is not required after getting the box. Over. Now just you have to connect all the points. Yes, vertical, parallel to right 30, similarly parallel to left 30, parallel to right 30, parallel to vertical, over, over. So this is the cube of 70 by 70 by 70. Now what do we have to do? Three surfaces are created. Just see the dimensions 70 by 70. Means what? Three rhombus we have constructed. Top rhombus, right 30 rhombus and left 30 rhombus. On these rhombus, means basically rhombus is required for construction of ellipse. Okay, means horizontal lines. Now those to be tilted to 30 degrees. Means earlier which was square, in ortho it should be constructed, it should be tilted the horizontal lines by 30 degrees so that it should become a rhombus. So full rhombus is required for full ellipse. Okay, now further construction I will show you how to get the ellipse. Now what you have to do this, we will finish the ellipse now here on this surface. Now what you have to do, just locate the midpoint of all the sides of the rhombus. Locate the midpoint of sides of the rhombus. On all the surfaces I will carry out that task, that activity I will finish it. That is marking the midpoints of all the sides of the rhombus. Everywhere it is required on all the surfaces. Now we will finish the ellipse first of all. Now what do you have to do? Just come over here. Get concentrated over this rhombus now. Forget this one. Same activity we have to repeat here. Now just carefully you have to observe what I am going to do here. Now what I want to do, this long diagonal you have to finish it. Okay. Connect the farthest corners of this surface. Don't connect this. Only these two farthest corners you have to connect by this diagonal. Okay. Now I will just name the corners of the rhombus. Suppose this is A, this is B, C, and D. Four corners of the rhombus. Now, through A, what we have to do? Just see here. Through A, you have to connect midpoints on opposite sides. Means what? If you are connecting through A, then midpoint of CD, this one, and midpoint of BC, this one. Immediately you have to connect with A in this way. Similarly, same reverse activity. Through C, midpoints of opposite sides, that is BA and A, that again you have to connect with this. So the points of intersection of these lines over this diagonal, that we have got. Now this method by which we are going to construct this ellipse is called as four center method of construction of ellipse. Four center method. Four center method of construction of ellipse. Means entire all the four corners are, four centers are required for full ellipse. Only two centers are required for semi ellipse, and only single center is essential or enough for construction of quarter ellipse. That all we are going to learn now. Okay. Now out of these four centers, or where those are located, that I will tell you. See here. Now corner A and corner C, these two are first two centers. Ready centers are available here. After further construction of, that is connecting A with the centers of opposite sides, connecting C with the centers of opposite sides, by intersecting these projectors with the diagonal, two more points we have got, two more centers we have got, those are nothing but center number 3 and center number 4. So you can name anyway 1, 2, 3, 4 or 1, 2 and 3. Okay, it is not that much important naming. Okay, only essential thing is that you have to locate those centers 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, now after getting these four centers, about 50% of the task is over. 50% work is over. Only just you have to choose the centers, choose the radius, and go on completing the ellipse. Now first I will show you. See here. Now we start with center number 1. What we have to do? Just you have to pick this much as the radius in compass. See here. I will change the chalk and I will construct the first arc of the ellipse. In all, through all the four centers, 4 different arcs you have to create. Those will yield us the desired solution of full ellipse. Okay. So one as a center, and this much, suppose I will again name it as P, Q, R and S. These are the centers of the opposite sides. Now one as a center and one Q as a radius. One Q as a radius. Construct first arc in this. What I have done? One Q as a radius, one as a center, first arc I have drawn. Similarly, 2 as a center and 2P reverse. It is very easy to understand. That's why 2 as a center and 2P I have chosen this one instead of further. What? 2P as a radius, 2 as a center, this second arc I have to do. Similarly now 3 as a center, just pick or connect these two arcs by picking the radius of 3P or 3P. Both are two distinct. and finish that ellipse. So the fourth of ellipse is ready. Now last 1/4 I will finish by picking the radius of 4 years in compass and O as. So this has illiters, it is hand ellipse on this right face. So the same procedure you have to implement here and here. So that naturally we will be having same kind of ellipse which will be constructed over the top as well as left face. Now very fast I will finish that task. Centers I have rotated. Okay. So long diagonal first of all I will complete here. After that these are the corners of small diagonal. To that diagonals, to that those corners of small, you have to connect the centers of opposite sides. In this way, similarly, this also you have to connect with center of opposite side, center of opposite side. So naturally, all the four centers again I have got here also. So center number 1 is here. This is common for all the 3. Center number 2 is here, center number 3 is here, and center number 4 is here. By now, choosing one by one, I will finish the same task of constructing ellipse there. See here. 1 as a center and this much as a radius, I will get first. And reverse the position of the center, 3 as a center and this much as a radius. I will get 2 as a center, this much as a radius, and ultimately 4 as a center, this much as a radius. The remaining 1/4 is somewhat difficult for me to use this precise. That's why some extent 10% of this curvature I have brought freehand, but you don't use freehand construction. But the same trick again you have to implement here and get the remaining task, that is ellipse on the left of the surface. All these 3 are rhombuses. Then connect the hardest points to create the long diagonal. Okay. Now connect the corners of small diagonal. Don't create the diagonal with the opposite sides in this way, as usual in this way. This corner again to the centers of opposite sides in this way and in this way over. Again we are having here 1 second. All the 4 centers. 1, this is 2, 3. By compass only precisely now to complete the task. I will use now blue chalk for concluding ellipse now. We can start with 2 also, no problem. With small curvature. Now this first quarter curvature of this ellipse I have completed. Now you can continue the same by using 3 as a center and this much as radius. Continue up to here. Okay. Now next use now 4 as a center and get this much as a radius. Pick this much as a radius. And ultimately A as or 1 as a center and this much as a radius. Last curvature. Yes. In this way, we have learned right now means the 4 center method, which is the unique method, which will yield us conversion of circular things, semicircular things, or quarter circular things, which are appearing naturally in ortho. That those should be converted into 3-dimensional curvatures. Those are nothing but full elliptical, either semi-elliptical or quarter elliptical. Okay, this is the unique method. Means essential thing is you have to construct rhombus D. Rhombus is the best for construction of ellipse. It is everywhere required. Okay. four center method, construction of ellipse. How we have started? Just we will rewind. First of all, we have completed this box with the dimensions of 70 by 70 by 70. Now we are having three rhombuses, right 30 surface, left 30 surface, and top surface of the box. As because 70 by 70, all the sides are. So what is the difference between rhombus and square? What is the difference between rhombus and square? In earlier session we have discussed. Square is carrying 90 degrees corners. All the sides are of same in case of square as well as rhombus. But length of diagonal or corners angles are equal in case of square. It gets changed, or length of the diagonals it gets changed, it gets varied in case of rhombus. See here. Identical length of diagonals we will get in case of square, whereas varied length of diagonals we are going to get in the rhombus. That is the only difference. Okay. Then this rhombus. What we have done after that? All the corners A, B, C, D I have marked. After that I have marked the midpoints of the sides. Then I have created long diagonal, which opposite corners of this farthest corners we are joining DD. Long diagonal only we have created. We didn't draw short one. Only what I have done? I have chosen the corners of short diagonal, and those I have connected with the centers of obliques A, Q as well as A, R and Q are the midpoints of 2D or CD and C. Similarly, reverse way, through C I have connected midpoints of the opposite sides. By that, what I have got? All the four centers which are essential for construction of full ellipse I have got here. Corner number 1, A and C are ready-made corners, ready-made centers of out of those four, 1 and 2. And 3 are 4 nothing but those are due to the construction of these joining of these corners with the opposite sides and its intersection with the longer diagonal. Those points we have, those centers we have got after that. That is 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the 4 centers which are essential for getting all the 4 quarter curvatures ultimately that we have got as an ellipse. Okay. The same procedure we have repeated, same construction we have repeated here on top rhombus as well as the left rhombus. And ultimately all these yellow, pink and blue ellipses are ready with us. Okay. So this is its solution. So by implementing this thing for center method, in future in all the objects, wherever there will be circular cuts, holes, objects, whatever it may be, circular, semicircular or quarter circular. This is the only unique method by which we can finish that task. We can convert those full circular, full elliptical, circular, semicircular and quarter circular things into full elliptical, semi-elliptical and quarter elliptical elements.